welcome back to my channel. So I am not gonna lie, I am feeling like really just sad and bummed out today, and honestly, like this is something that I have been going back and forth for months and months now, if this is something that I even wanted to talk about or if this is something that I even wanted to share on my channel. And I'm feeling like I want to share, and I'm not really sure where this video is going to go or exactly what I'm going to say. I'm like really upset and really struggling with this lately. And I know that a lot of you guys follow me or have followed me because of sharing about my miscarriage and just things around that. So I just really feel in my heart that I want to share like what's been going on with you guys. So sorry if you hear like loud noises. My neighbor is doing construction and the windows are like literally right here. So sorry if you hear like some loud banging, but I thought for sure I was pregnant this month, like 100% sure. And I tend to get really obsessive over taking pregnancy tests, just like watching YouTube videos of DPO tests and like when people get a positive test. And since we had our miscarriage earlier this year, I had about, I don't know, like 4 or so months where I was terrified to get pregnant again. I did not want to get pregnant. I was just really scared, and I still am scared that we will lose another baby, just because, I mean, if any of you guys have ever lost a child or have went through a miscarriage or anything, sorry, the sun's going in and out too, but you totally, like, you just understand like how hard it is. And I feel like it's one thing to have a miscarriage, and then it just adds more stress and heartache having to have surgery and get a DNC. I mean, it's still extremely hard. I'm still really terrified. I still feel like I'm almost recovering from it, like emotionally. But ultimately, Caleb and I really wanted our babies to be close in age. And when we got pregnant with our last pregnancy, it was a total shock. You guys saw, if you watched my miscarriage video, I posted how when I found out that I was pregnant, and I was totally shocked. We had just started talking about the idea of trying again for another baby, and I had no idea that I was pregnant. I don't even remember when I took a pregnancy test. Like, I think my period was supposed to start in just a couple of days when I had taken it, and I wasn't tracking my ovulation. I mean, I have like my app that I track everything with, but that was like as crazy as I got with it. And when we had the miscarriage, and the more that time went on, I really realized like how much my heart aches for another baby and for us to grow our family. And I still have moments where honestly I just feel like I just feel really bad and I just feel really sad, because I mean, Caleb, I know, wanted another baby, and I just couldn't give that to him. And I know that River would have just been a great big brother, and I just feel really bad about it. Not that I can control it or that any of it was my fault, but I feel like I put the blame on myself a lot, just because of what had happened. So Caleb and I, since then, we are really back and forth. 1 month I want to try, and we try, and then I'm psycho and I track everything, and I spend $100 on pregnancy tests, and I find out I'm not pregnant. And then the month after that, I just feel so defeated and so upset. I say that I don't want to try, and then I want to wait longer. And then the next month rolls around, and then I want to try. It's just been this back and forth constant thing, and it's constantly that when we do try, I end up not being pregnant, and then I just get really upset and really frustrated and envious of other people, and it's just constantly a back and forth thing. So probably about 2 months ago, we decided, you know, like, we don't want to wait any longer. The longer that we wait, the further apart our kids are going to be. And I really, really wanted to have 2 children close together. Our plan has always been that we have 2, and then we wait like 4 or 5 years, and then we have another 2. I really want like 3 or 4 kids. So when we had started talking about like 2 months ago, we're like, okay, they're going to be 3 years apart now. That is like the furthest that I want them to be apart. And we just decided to start trying. So this last month, I thought for sure that I was pregnant. I have watched every single trying to conceive video on YouTube. I have watched every pregnancy test, line progression test that there is. I've watched every single one. And I started taking pregnancy test like 6 DPO, and that means like 6 days past ovulation. And there were so many women that would get like positive pregnancy tests like 6, 7, 8 DPO. And I was taking the first response test, and every test was negative. Every test was negative. And I just feel like really upset today because I started my period today, and it's right on track with my app and everything. But the reason why I just feel so upset is because I was having a lot of cramping, and I thought that it was like the implantation cramping, and I have had period-like cramps every day since we've tried for the past like 2 weeks. And my boobs have been so sore, especially my right one. I feel like someone punched me in the side of my boob. It's not so tender now, but the past week it's been really tender. And I have been nauseous. In the past 2 weeks, I've thrown up just a little bit of like bile 3 times. And every time that I'm pregnant, I am very sick. So I told Caleb, like, I know that I'm pregnant, I just feel it. And I kept taking all of these tests, and they kept saying that they were negative. So I found this certain test, or this certain YouTube video, and this girl didn't get a positive pregnancy test until 15 days past ovulation, and she was like 2 or 3 days after her missed period. So the past few days, I'm like, well, I just ovulated later. I know that I'm pregnant. Like, I feel all of these symptoms, and I'm feeling nauseous, and it was like Thanksgiving, and nothing just sounded good to me. And it's just, I had all of these symptoms, and I'm just putting all of this stuff in my head. And then I woke up this morning, and I had started my period. So another month has gone by that I am not pregnant, and I'm just upset, and I have had a hard time, like I was saying a little bit ago, that I just wasn't sure if I even wanted to share this, because I feel like whenever you talk about like pregnancy and trying to conceive and that, no matter how like sensitive you are to the topic, there are always people that are going to be upset. And my intentions are so pure around this. That's why I am so cautious with what I say. I know that I am so incredibly lucky and so blessed to have River. Like, there is not a day that goes by that I do not like look at him and just have tear-filled eyes, because I just am so obsessed with him, and I adore him, and I love him so much. But I want to grow our family, and I just feel like that there is a whole another community on the internet, online, on YouTube and everything. And it was hard for me to share my miscarriage story, obviously, because everything was so fresh, but I wanted to make that video just so I remembered like how hard it was, and I just really wanted to make that video just to remember how exactly I felt in that moment. And I feel that I want to share this video in real time because it sucks. Like, it sucks getting a negative pregnancy test, and it sucks when your mind just plays games on you and you really think that you are pregnant and then you're not. It really has been one of the hardest things, and I feel like I am just letting Caleb down. Like this morning when I started my period, I was so upset for myself, but I just felt so sad for Caleb because I feel like, again, like I don't want to cry. Like, I feel like I'm letting him down because Caleb is the best dad. And he always talks about having another baby and growing our family, and I had told him this morning, and he's just always so encouraging and just really comforting me, and that like honestly makes me feel worse because he's just so sweet. And it's just, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm even trying to say. But having another baby has been really hard for us. And in just a few months, it'll be pretty much a year, between us trying and us having our miscarriage and everything. And I know that a lot happens to your body when you have a miscarriage. So I'm really trying to remember that. And I'm trying to give myself grace, and I'm really trying to just remember, like, the timing, God's timing is perfect. And whenever we do get pregnant and we do have another baby, it will just, like, everything will come full circle. And I know that it will feel like the most perfect timing when it does happen. But I am not gonna lie and say that it's not hard, that I feel really defeated, and yeah, it's just hard. So I'm not really sure where this is going to go. I'm not sure what I am going to share and what I'm not going to share, because obviously I haven't shared about this before, and it's something that I've been struggling with. But I also know that there is a huge community of women that are going through the same journey that I am. And you guys know that my main goal for all of this is for you to connect with me and for you to feel like you're a part of something and that you're a part of this community. So if this resonates with you in any way, like, please give this a thumbs up so I know to share more. I have thought about, like, sharing my DPO pregnancy test progression if I do become pregnant, just like what it's like, go more into it of what it's like trying to conceive after having a miscarriage. So I don't even know. I don't know where this is gonna go or what I'm gonna share, what I'm not gonna share, but I just felt really sad today, and I know that a lot of you guys are going through the same exact thing that I'm going through, and it's hard and it sucks. It honestly sucks, but you're not alone. I'm sending all of the baby dust your way. You are in my prayers and in my thoughts. So yeah, that is all that I have to share with you guys today. I hope that you guys are enjoying all of the vlogmas videos. Obviously, I wanted to upload positive content, but I also want to be real with you guys and just share my everyday life. And this is how I'm feeling today. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I really hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.